So we're starting on the pull, so I suggest you have your bellows not closed right up, but closed up a fair amount so that it works well for that. So this is our first bar right hand wise. So 1 and 2 and 3, 4. With 2, 2, with cut common time, you have a definite pulse of 2. So you have 1, 2, like that, you see. But I'm going to count it like it's 4, 4, because it makes a lot more sense that way. So pulling, we have A on the G row, B on the D row, C sharp on the D row, and we return to the A on the G row. So that works really well, doesn't it? Like that, you see. And then you come back to the D row, push in with your little finger in position, in that position home, gives you D, and the button above pushing, finger 3, gives you A. So in fingers, that's 1, 3, 4, 1, 4, 3. Pull, 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 push, push. That's more like the speed. And the bass line, I was talking about the bass line earlier. We have A bass and A chord. Now A bass and A chord, these are buttons 2 and 1, pulling, okay, on the outside row. So that's A bass and A chord. So the bass notes are written as capital letters. So button 2 is the A bass, and the chords are written as lowercase letters. So the A chord is button number 1 outside row. So A bass, A chord, and then second half of the bar, play the same buttons on the push, D bass and D chord. Now on the Melodeon you can have D basses down here, buttons 4 and 3 on the pull, and buttons 2 and 1 on the push. If I want you to play them on the push, on my music, again this is peculiar to me, I put asterisks by the D's and the C's, if we have any C's, which we don't in this tune. So these D basses are on the push. So basically it's the same buttons pulled and pushed. And you put that together. So you count it 1 and 2 and 3, 4. And that's our first bar. Notice there's a thick line, thin line, 2 dots at the beginning of that bar, because we're going to repeat from this point when we get down to the end of the first page. In fact, this whole first page is an introduction before the dancing even starts.